I played Terraria using the clicker class. Instead of using a sword or a bow, I'm gonna be using my mouse, and clicking an enemy will do damage. But at what cost? Can I click my mouse fast enough to kill the squid god, or will I give up after dying too much?
How did I not heal from the nerd? Oh my god. Oh my!
Enough of me talking, here's the video. I spawned in on day 1 and I made the wood clicker. I went in a cave and I got a heart crystal and I got some cobwebs to make this glove thing. This glove was apparently gonna auto click or something. I went home and I built a house. Every time I saw an enemy, I started making an elevator, and I also crafted the tin clicker, which does like a little bit more damage. While mining, I found an enchanted LED in a golden chest, and this thing was a clicker accessory. This thing made my clicks more lethal and do some more damage and light up and all this yum yum yum. I got some cobwebs and I made the clicking glove, which auto clicks every. That is not useful at all. On day 45, I tried to see if I could just tickle the Eater of Worlds. You know, I wanted to see if the clicker class is actually overpowered. So I broke some orbs and I literally can't do anything. The traveling merchant also came and he actually was selling a soda. This soda was apparently part of a larger clicker accessory, and I guess the cocaine in soda is really that powerful. I also had enough materials for the king slime, so I summoned this guy and oh shit. Clicking was actually pretty hard. If I clicked super fast, I'd be sacrificing my accuracy, but I also had to be close enough to the boss to hit it. Anyway, after killing the king slime, I went to the jungle to get some materials for the jungle clicker, and at the same time, I also began gathering lenses for the Eye Cthulhu. That night, I summoned it, and check this out. Look at my speed. It's actually crazy at how fast I'm getting carpal tunnel. On day 6 to 8, I crafted the dark cursor from the demonite bars that I got. Every cursor actually has a special ability. This cursor's special ability is to deal an AoE effect called Dark Burst, and honestly, if this was an anime, it would be called Dark Burst. Okay, this is actually after editing. I forgot to edit in the Eater of Worlds fight, but basically I absolutely destroyed this thing with the Dark Burst effect. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for your time. Okay, back to the video. I started making a platform all the way down to the dungeon so I could run in a straight line to Skeleton Man. On day 9 to 10, I killed Wormboy a few more times and I made some shadow armor, but only for some defense. There actually is armor sets for the clicker class, but we need access to the mechanic. When it was time to sleep, I didn't know if I could outclick the Skeleton Man, but I knew that I had to. This was my journey, this was my mission, and in order to get stronger, I must. So yeah, while this battle is happening, I don't want you guys to just listen to nothing, so here's me talking about absolutely nothing, but hey, I think it's pretty cool, but hey, look, he's dead. After Skeleton Man, I went into the dungeon and I found the mechanic. I took some of those wires that I needed, and I saw that she was actually selling another clicker accessory. And you guessed it. It was hand cream. The goblin army came in and I pulled a genocide card and I just killed them all. I started looking for the goblin tinkerer and I found the skeleton merchant instead. He was selling this thing called the candle clicker and I just bought it for keepsake, but I just threw it in my chest. Eventually I found the goblin tinkerer and he was selling the mouse pad accessory, and it turns out I actually had all of the accessories to make the gamer crate. After crafting it, I did realize that it truly is a gamer crate. This thing combined all of the abilities of those clicker accessories into one, and this thing was actually pretty good, you know, so anyway, yeah. On day 11 to 13, I made the frostbark boots and began voluntarily making my way down to hell. I got some hellstone and I made the red hot clicker. This time its ability is after clicking a few times, it makes a fiery explosion. I also started gathering some silver to make the first clicker armor set. Like I mentioned before, we needed a mechanic. To make this first set, you need silver and wires, and after a while I had enough silver and wires, so I crafted the full set of motherboard armor. After that, I started building a platform for the wall of flesh, but then on day 17, I ended up selling some of my lifespan and I was able to click fast enough to beat the wall of flesh. Check it out. Honestly, I don't know about you guys, but ice cream is amazing, milk is amazing, pancakes are amazing. I don't know what else to say. Fuck, I don't know what to say. Oh, look, he's dead. Oh my gosh, yeah, cool. The wall of flesh actually dropped a clicker emblem accessory, which is a very nice addition. But anyway, I mined some demon altars and I went through all of the hard mode ores. After reaching titanium, I made a titanium clicker, and this ability can actually shoot out saw blades, bro. Saw freaking blades. On day 18 to 21, I actually tried to see how much damage I could do to the destroyer. I saw how much damage I did to the Eater of Worlds, and I wondered if it was the same thing for the destroyer. I knew that it coiled up at the start of the fight, so honestly, if I could just, click on that, I wondered maybe, if I could do a lot of damage. Oh. I actually almost killed the destroyer, but I failed. I ended up having to make full titanium armor to get that extra defense, and after farming some more souls of night, I summoned it again. And hey guys, it's another unscripted commentary again, but hey, look at that damage. That was honestly pretty good, and honestly, this fight was pretty easy. Oh look, he's dead. Yay. I used the hollowed bars to make the Archer's clicker. Get it? King Arthur. That was a bad joke. Please kill yourself. But it doesn't stop there. I use this momentum and I summon the eyeballs. And these guys were definitely going to be way more harder than the Destroyer. While fighting the twins, I'm pretty sure my hands cramped up a few times, but it was okay because I was actually able to kill the twins. After that, a solar eclipse occurred, which I just waited out because I didn't really need anything. So anyway, I went to the dungeon to get some bones to make the spawner for Skeletron Prime. And when it was time to sleep, I summoned Skeletron Prime, and this was definitely going to be the hardest one. I couldn't just, sit there and spam because he has like, what, 5 limbs, but it's okay because I can sacrifice a little bit more of my lifespan to kill him. On day 22 to 24, I had all of the materials to make a new armor set called the Overclock set. This combined all of the souls and some hollowed bars, and this set looks awesome. The set bonus was actually even more crazier. Apparently, after every 100 clicks, an overclock period would occur where the special ability of the clickers would occur with every single click. That means for every click, you can do some crazy ability. I went mining for chlorophyte and I got the chlorophyte clicker. Its ability is to release this poisonous cloud, and I think it smells like my ex. I also tried finding the Plantera bulb, but in the process of buying bombs, I found an interesting accessory at the Demolitionist. This accessory would cause an explosion around my mouse about every 25 clicks, but if I combine this with the overclock ability, then can't I just use it every single click after 100 clicks? Another unscripted commentary. All right, look at that damage. It looks pretty good, but oh my goodness, look at that. Then, speed it up a little bit. Happens one more time, then after that, he's dead. Nice. After Plantera, I went to the desert to upgrade that clicking glove that I got from the beginning of the game. I got some ancient cloth and upgraded it all the way to the regal glove, which auto clicks every half second. This was gonna be so good. Anyway, the next armor set to get was the precursor set, which is from the Lizard Temple. And I'm pretty sure this was actually gonna be really easy. I'm sure with my experience from Master Mode and Calamity that I'm gonna be able to survive, an Expert Mode Lizard Temple. Hi, Golem. Yeah, the Golem was actually kind of hard to fight because, I don't know, just that even when I had my super explosive clicks, it didn't really do that much damage. But, yeah, I don't know. What else am I going to talk about? I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of it, so I sped up the fight. There we go. Look at that damage. He eventually flew off, and then I eventually killed him. So yeah, nice. Cool. Bye. After killing the Golem, I farmed some solar fragments to make the precursor armor and the lizard clicker. After making both of them, this is what they do. The ability of the lizard clicker is to make a mini solar eclipse and damage enemies. That's awesome. The precursor armor was, it was okay. It left like a little fire thing after every click. It was kind of, I didn't really like that. I preferred the overclock armor, so I did flip back and forth between both armor sets. But then on day 25 to 26, I went to the dungeons and avoided those creepy people at the beginning and went to farm ectoplasm. I wanted to farm either the pumpkin or frost moons, but anyway, while getting enough ectoplasm, I actually made the specter clicker because its ability allows us to click anywhere on the screen. This means I can hide in a little room or something and just click enemies outside of my wall, so this is going to be really useful. I eventually chose the pumpkin moon, and after some fun, I got the witch clicker, which is actually even better than my lizard clicker. It also has a crazy ability. Apparently, it triggers a random effect every few clicks from any single clicker ability, apparently. On day 27 to 31, after the pumpkin moon, I went back to the dungeon and I got a glass of milk. I then went and killed the lunatic cultist, and I totally did not suffer from a muscle spasm. When the lunar event started, let me tell you, the clicker class isn't really the best for this.
Bro,
I was eventually able to kill the Nebula Pillar, and I got some mice fragments, which is actually needed to make the endgame gear for the clicker armor. But you can actually make 2 clicker weapons, and I made the wrong one. Apparently, I made the Astro Clicker, which sucks enemies in as its ability, but I didn't want that. On day 32, after killing more pillars and getting more mice fragments, I was able to make the Mice Clicker, which shoots out these lasers, which are awesome. But anyway, it was time. It was time to fight the Squid God. Can my carpal tunnel carry me to victory? Let's find out.
where did you come from? Oh my god. Oh my! Oh, I'm fucking stuck. I'm fucking stuck.
Okay, maybe the Moon Lord is a little bit harder than I thought, but I think it'll be okay. I'll just get my friend Shin, and I'm sure we can both defeat this boss together. And after that, the video ends, and yay, happy ending.
I'm dead.
Aggroed on you. Oh.
Yes, I'm dead. I hate this game so much. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I need the nurse. I need the nurse. I need the nurse. Nursey,
Oh,
nurse.
shit.
Nurse. How did I not heal from the nurse?
After a while, we were actually finally able to get a good run. It mainly just consisted of us tapping the Moon Lord and moving to the right, and then obviously when we get low on HP, we just switch. I'd go to spawn, Shin would do some damage, and then yeah, you get the idea. But then after reaching the Moon Lord core phase, this happened.
Alright, it's on me, it's on me, it's okay, it's okay. Just heal, just heal. Going at a good speed. We're going at a good speed. This is what I call alright. I put my life on the line for this! I'm literally getting carpal tunnel right now. I can feel it, but I gotta keep going.
Moving away. Stop
I gotta
moving
keep
away.
going.
Pinky, why are you?
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. You can live on. I'm taking him down with me. I'm taking him down with me.
Healing.
I'm about to shit. I'm about
Bro,
to
let me go to you. We can do more damage. I'm not. At this rate, I'm not doing anything.
Nice. Nice.
I was prepared to lose my life, but at the end, we saved the world from the squid guy. After that, Shin said goodbye, I got the Mood Lord's clicker, and then I made the end game clicker armor. And that's a wrap.